Sometimes I think it's a curse. I wouldn't call it an obsession, it's a curse. Because even to this day, that's really all I want to do. I enjoy all types of fishing, I don't care what it is. Hi, I'm Greg Watts, former ESPN FLW Redfish Touring Pro, and now a brand ambassador for Power Pole.
And I'm Bryan Watts, and I'm all that too. Hey, talk a little bit about us growing up fishing and what we used to do.
Man, it's probably like a lot of other anglers out there, or most anglers. I mean, we started off early. I can remember being, Bryan, 6, 7 years old, and it would rain so hard, our driveway would have puddles in it. Me and Bryan pulled Dad's fly rods out. Yeah, we went out there and we busted them up. I mean, that's how young
we probably tore everything he had
up
out
just
there.
Got our ass tore up.
Mom and Dad bought that place over there at the lake in Auburndale, and Greg and I cut our teeth over there, and it was every night on the dock, and Dad bought us a pontoon boat. We was fishing every day.
We were by ourselves all the time, and we loved it. That's how we learned so much. He told us if you fell off the pontoon boat and drowned, you needed to be dead.
I fished in the fly division. That was my passion for years, nothing but fly rods. And then the IFA started. They came out and they talked about in 2000 they were going to start what we know as the Redfish Tour. Greg and I both had fiberglass businesses at that point, and we put our heads together and we go, look, we're going to shut the doors and we're going to try this redfish thing.
And we ended up just laying our businesses down to the side in order to live a dream.
To live a dream.
That sounds corny, but now, you know, us 60, I'm sitting there thinking, I don't know that I'd have ever changed that. And it wasn't just the redfish. We've told people forever that it could have been a bluegill tournament. If a bluegill tournament paid 70 or 80 grand, by God, I'm your man, let's go.
Yeah.
So it really didn't have to just be redfish,
right.
But that was the game at the time.
Now, we didn't get along all the time, trust me. But when we got in this boat, when it was a situation of us having to go out there and fish competitively, my brain was his brain and vice versa. It was one of those situations where if he wanted to get in the middle of the bay and fish, I was good with that, because he had something in his gut that told him that's where we needed to be. If I wanted to change that and go, no, I need to be up in the trees, he was perfectly fine with that. So there was no miscommunication. There was nothing about that. That's probably what a lot of these teams out here lack right now, if you ask me.
I think so.
Is the communication.
Go around it and go back into the kitchen right there where them oyster bars and them cuts come out. There's got to be a few little 25 inches in it. We almost were always on the same page, which was a great thing. The face of this other island right there, that's where it's going to happen.
You talk about odds and percentages. You talk about what is probably going to work better under this situation. If you see it so many times,
yep. It's like a deja vu.
You start building that book of, well, the sun ain't right, we can't be here, we got to go somewhere. Okay, people look at me and Greg, go, what the hell does the sun have to, trust me, there's a certain glare on the water. If it ain't right, you better run for the hills. Do something totally different. Hey, look, like we said before, there's people here in Tampa Bay, Galveston, Venice, that will eat me and Greg up and spit us out. Trust me, we're not the best. But when it comes to thinking about making decisions, catching fish, the worst decision an angler can make when he's not catching fish is not make a decision. Trust me, not make one. You're dead in the water. You might as well put it on the trailer and go home. You've got to make calculated decisions, whether they pay off or not, because at the end of the day, man, you've got the truck before and go, look, we finished 23rd. but we've done everything we could do, and I'm satisfied. And that might be a simple way out of it, but that's the only way out of it. And I know, speaking for you too, I can't be any more thrilled to end my career with a company like Power Pole. We're not rich by no means, but we were able to do what we wanted to do and kind of how we wanted to do it. So, you know, that last shovel full of dirt over me, don't suffer or cry, because I've done everything I've always wanted to do.
Had a good time, yeah. You know, we've won a lot of stuff. We've done a lot of stuff. You know, but it's all about the memories. See, you soon forget about the boats. You soon forget about the money. You go broke. You run out. We buy too many fishing lures, blah, blah, blah. But you'll never lose those memories, man. And that's what it's all about.
And now we became Bagley lure collectors.
Yeah.
That passion alone is enough to sink you.
Yeah, so. Yeah. So